Hey, folks. Welcome to Team Brothership. I'm Mike, the oldest and therefore best brother, and I'm joined by my younger brother, Paul, and my not brother, John. And we are here today in part 5 of our 17-part series playing through Uncharted 4. So John, I know you have a lot of experience and background with this series. Uh, what can you tell us about where we are right now?
Absolutely nothing.
So yeah, so John's never played these games before. I kind of hate them. And Paul, you legitimately like all of them, right?
I do, yes. This is my first time
Yeah.
playing this one, but I've played the others in the series.
Yeah. So just a little background for John. So pay attention to the events as they play out for the next little bit, because I do distinctly remember this level. And Nathan Drake and his brother and their friend John Nathan has inappropriate touching of the other guests, have just broken into a house to steal something from people. So remember, this is our heroes. They're breaking into a home uh, and trying to steal something that belongs to the owner of the home. Um, and also, Nathan's doing weird things when he bangs into people.
I was going to say, this guy's a very good thief because he's a master of not bringing attention to himself.
Back to the electric
Are you
slide.
dancing?
Right? It looks like he's getting ready to do the electric slide. He's like doing this weird thing with his shoulders.
It's called the cufflink.
The cufflink, yeah, that's his signature move. He's gonna go out into the center of the ballroom and just start breaking it down to distract everyone, so that his brother, whom neither of us can remember the name of, and Sully can just steal things while everyone's distracted by the grandeur of Nathan's moves.
Wasn't that the plot line of all the Oceans movies?
I think so, right?
Yeah, there's
Right.
always something
They had
exciting going on.
they had the 4-foot Chinese acrobat just like doing all these crazy tumbles, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, look at this guy!" All the security guards ran away from the vault to watch,
Exactly.
and
That's how I remember
just backed a truck right up into it and just loaded it up with shovels and drove right out of there. Nobody even noticed because they're just like, "This guy's amazing! Woo! Look at him flip."
it. Okay.
The
This is fancy.
the owners of this place are criminals, as I understand it, but this is still their home that we're breaking into. So, just as an FYI.
Here's that same guy that was up top.
Oh my god, that's why he's nodding. He's like, "Yep, it's my twin down there, chatting up that old broad." He's got some smooth moves.
The hell did my brother go?
I'm right here.
Oh.
Scusi?
I'm on the call. I haven't left. These waiters are pretty impressive, though. No matter how many times you bang into them, like the tray doesn't even wobble.
No. I bumped into those people with the wine. They didn't spill anything or anything.
They have amazing core strength. They can just keep their muscles rigid, undisrupted.
Sully just planted a bomb. Oh, it's a cigar.
It can be two things.
Get the two of those confused all the time.
That's like those exploding cigars from the old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
What am I even supposed to be doing here?
You were just standing right next to him. You got to go join whatever his name is. Your Nathan's brother.
Oh.
He's over by the door.
Oh, okay.
So, from the perspective of these party goers, this poor man with a neurological condition just wanders in, shuffles about. And they're all just trying their best not to make eye contact with him because that would be rude.
Yeah, I would assume so. That's pretty ballsy. He just tries the door. Oh no, that's Sully. I thought that was a guard. That's Sully though.
It's electronic. I'm gonna have to find another way in.
complications.
Oh,
Were they gonna? No, he's shutting the door. See, if this was Hitman, you just follow that guy into a closet, choke him unconscious, and take his clothes.
I
And
still might.
everyone would immediately mistake him for you, despite the completely different race and height and build.
Again, they don't want to be rude.
That is something that they say about wealthy criminals, is that they're exceedingly polite. You have to pick. I don't even remember this. I guess you got to pickpocket him.
I guess.
Shit.
Are you gonna get a game over because you screwed up a pickpocket?
I might. Like I kept getting that game over when I was just shooting a guy from before.
Yeah, that was weird. You didn't move ahead fast enough, so they just rushed in behind you and wasted you with machine guns.
No time for murder. Gotta run.
Yeah, seriously. I totally missed what they said in that scene, so hopefully you can figure out what you got to do on your own.
That's my strong suit.
Just go get that cigar bomb and blow the door off its hinges.
Perfect.
That's a plan.
Oh, man.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I got him.
You got him. All right, you're on this. I believe in you.
Yep.
The power of brothership. It's very, it's very
Oh, wait.
thematic that we're starting playing this game, which is about two terrible brothers. Oh, for God's sakes.
Why is it not working?
That was weird. What?
It just like stops.
He's nervous.
Do you have to move in closer?
I can't move while I'm doing it.
It's because he feels somebody watching him. It's like somebody standing too close to you at the urinal and you can't go.
He's got shy pickpockets. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Jesus. The heck was that about?
Yeah,
Nice.
I can never pickpocket people when other people are standing too close.
I gotta do my dance moves.
Yeah. It does. It totally looks like he's dancing.
Being inconspicuous.
Oh no, it just locked up on my side.
I gotta do my inconspicuous getaway.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. It's like
this guy's
dancing
a
off the dance floor.
mastermind.
He pickpockets somebody and then immediately stumbles into the next nearby individual. He just goes, "Oh, damn it!" and knocks over a giant tray of Fabergé eggs.
Well, if you just lost your wallet, would you suspect the guy who's immediately breakdancing and possibly having a seizure?
That's true. If you call more attention to yourself, it's probably less suspicious. There's that same guy again, the triplets.
Yeah.
Come to the crime auction and try to pick up old ladies.
It's like those G.I. Joes. Was it Zanzibar and
Hands in the air.
Zulu or something? So
Zanzibar is a country, Zulu is a movie.
But yes, they were also both G.I. Joes.
Actually, Zanzibar was. That is true. He was the pirate, right?
You know how it is. Every once in a while, I draw the
Yes, he was the dreadnought pirate who
Looking sharp, by the way.
flew around in a flying motorized chair.
Can't tell you what our
I mean, that's the
allegiance
way to do
is
things.
English speaker.
So this lady is one of
It's a good plan in G.I. Joe.
yeah, you gotta have a good gimmick.
I was on my way to the bar.
Yeah.
Can I get you
This lady's one of the few characters in these games that I don't hate, because she seems throughout this game seems miserable and like she doesn't want to be here, which is a feeling that I can relate to.
Buy you a drink.
is she one of the two on the cover of the expansion?
Yeah, spoilers for a multi-year-old game. She is one of the protagonists of the oh god, I'm not even gonna remember the name, but the spin-off Uncharted, yeah. He took his tie off. He's in fighting mode now.
Yep.
Don't want to fight somebody in a bow tie.
Ready?
I mean, you don't actually, because they could grab onto it and choke you with it. So I'm mocking him, but that's probably smart.
Oh, nice. Now I can do my moves.
Yeah. Just like Michael Scott shouting parkour the whole time you're running around this abandoned kitchen.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs, black market auctions.
So what were you gonna say, John?
No, I think you'd think this other guy would be a little bit more concerned that his partner's spazzing out just on behind him there.
Well, he just broke out of prison where he's been for 15 years. So I'm wondering if he's just starting to feel mounting concern that in the previous decade and a half, something really bad has happened to his brother that he didn't pick up on until just now.
Yeah,
Or
he got
maybe
married.
it's just, one of those pop cultural changes. You get out of prison and then all of a sudden people have cameras on their phone and they can stream devices and everybody just dances and leaps everywhere and you just have to get used to it.
What are you doing? Nobody walks anymore. Everybody tumbles.
Okay, plan B. I told you it's locked.
Trust, but verify. And
Gotta
it's
check.
Yeah, when you really think about it, like if you were in jail, like in a solitary confinement in 2005, and then you just got out now, the world would be absolutely incomprehensible.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, suddenly everybody's got a camera on their phone. Everybody's talking about, like, even language wouldn't make any sense. Like you'd be like, what is it? What is a meme? A meme? What is that? Why does this cat have cheeseburgers? I don't understand. The world's gone insane. Put me back in prison.
Yeah, check this out. Woo.
Look what I can do.
It's really dark in
God.
here.
Let there be light. Got electrical in this joint.
So are these guys rum smugglers?
close your brother.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. It's as good as interpretation in it as any.
It's always a good idea to bring a smoker along. Let's see. You need to run.
Man, I'm starting to get a little drunk.
This is how most
Well-
activities go with you and I.
Ah, good thing Sully's driving.
Yeah, I'm just always breaking into places. Ancient castles
Maybe
run
the
by
Bentleys are behind these cats.
owned by criminal cartels.
It's my workout. Keg pusher.
She'll be worried that
Yeah, it's like that scene in The Incredibles where he's bench pressing the trains.
Yeah, don't worry about Sully. I can
Keg
take his
pusher
right
sounds like it should be some sort of slur for a race that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's probably best. As much as good goofs are all about yes-anding, it's probably best not to follow up on that one.
Mm,
Just leave it.
fair enough.
Just leave it where it
Fair
lay.
enough.
I was saying to Paul earlier, because I've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 lately, and it does kind of the same thing that this game does, where if the game intends for you to leap to something, then like you'll make this crazy inhuman like Superman style jump to it. But if you try to jump to something that a normal human could jump to, but that the game does not intend you to jump to, yeah, exactly. You do this little like
It's like a baby jump.
yeah. Yeah, it's like a kind of frumpy middle-aged guy in a suit who doesn't want to get his pants dirty, and it's just kind of like,
Okay, well,
is that where you came from, or where you are going?
that's where I came from.
All right, you might actually need to pull.
Did I pull the barrel?
I feel like I vaguely remember that. All these games just blend together in a malaise of Nathan Drake being an asshole to people.
Pulling it probably makes sense.
Now, I think you can loop around from the other side, and there's another door.
Yeah.
Nope, not on that side. Maybe the other way. There. No, wait.
There's another keg.
Oh, there's another keg. All right.
Guess I have to pull this one because I can't push it.
Here you go.
Yeah. Some Zelda rules. Yeah, I remember so much of these goddamn games, and I hate them. I own them all too. Elaborate Stockholm Syndrome. Because, you know, when these games first came out, they were super, super popular. And, like, the first one was a big hit, but it was the second one that really kind of broke, you know, broke expectations, and, like, people got really, really into. So I that was the one that I played first. And I just thought Nathan Drake was such a dick. Like, there was a bit of a backlash at the time where people were talking about, like, what's it called, like narrative dissonance or something, because, like, you're this fun, you know, quippy guy, and you're just shooting hundreds and hundreds of people.
So
but,
everybody
like,
likes.
well, because I mean, these games are clearly patterned after, like, Indiana Jones. You know, they're throwbacks to Indiana Jones. But the thing is, like, Indiana Jones killed a lot of people in those movies. Like, I don't know if people have gone back and rewatched them recently. I would assume, like, Indiana Jones is a pretty nasty, like, individual. So it wasn't really that aspect that bothered me, like the murders. And the thing is, too, like, most of the people that you're killing in these games, you can climb up on the thing.
Oh, that's why he wasn't following me. He was like, "You
Yeah.
idiots, right here."
Yeah, he's been doing. I'm just complaining about narrative dissonance. He's just like, "Are we doing this heist or what?"
Look, huh?
I think you got to keep going. Yeah.
Air duct's not my strong suit.
Yeah. It.
Cosa portiamo a quell'odioso miliardario tedesco?
Oh no, it's the staff.
That's the fourth brother.
Quick, kill those innocent waiters. They can't know we're here. I don't know what they're saying. It must be thieves' code. I mean, most of the people that you're killing in these games are, like, other dirtbag thieves. So it's not really like, you know, you're not shooting your way into an orphanage or something.
That would be a much different game.
But Drake is just such an ass to, like, his friends. He treats everybody like garbage. I mean, if we keep going with this a little bit, I'm sure we'll encounter some of those scenes. But, like, he's just a genuinely terrible person. Indy at least seemed to care about his friends. Problems with women notwithstanding. Like, he generally treated his dad and Marcus Brody and Sala pretty well.
Okay.
But yeah, just holding on here barely. It's cool.
I mean, I suppose I got to give it to Drake on a few points. He does have some genuinely impressive upper body strength.
After playing
that
all
grip
these,
is not easy to do.
No.
I played all these games at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was like, oh man, once I got through the last one, I was like, I need to go find some places to do parkour lessons. And then they closed everything down. So I'm going to blame the pandemic on the fact that I didn't become Nathan Drake.
Yeah, that's literally the only, I was going to say, that's literally the only reason you're not, like, this jacked parkour guy.
Pretty much.
Let's see how we get past this gate.
It's the real tragedy of COVID.
Okay. Totally climbing up here.
Sam, up here.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. His name's Sam.
Okay.
Good
I'll remember that for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's gone already.
It was Jeffrey, right?
Yeah, Wacky
I
Jeffrey.
think so.
Wacky Jeffrey.
Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking?
Okay,
Power
just a heads up. This is kind of a stealth part, if I'm remembering correctly. So this
Thought for a second.
should be a real
He's doing okay.
stinker.
Just keep your tumbling. That's what worked at the party.
Wild leap off that balcony. Oh man, that's not good for your knees.
Sam, look. Maybe we can use that through the window, drop into the kitchen.
The game ends when he just blows out a knee right there in the courtyard.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of the game is just him attending his physical therapy sessions.
Are you listening, game developers? This is what you need to put in.
Buonasera.
Looking good.
Easy on the civilians, Sam. What?
Did he just steal a cigarette?
A headache in his underwear.
Yeah, he punched it right out of his mouth and caught it in midair.
I got mine.
That's talent.
Get yours.
Yeah, let's just drag him into the room that's full of other waiters. They'll take care of him.
Sam,
So for all of those watching, stealth is Paul's favorite part of video games.
That's what I do best.
Yeah, especially like insta-fail stealth sections when they just throw those into random games.
Sam?
Uh-oh.
We lost Sam.
Lost,
Great.
I think it was David.
David?
I think that's his name, right?
Thought it was Kevin.
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey.
Where am I even going?
Wait, you're probably up.
Probably this way.
Where yeah. You got to just look for things that look climbable. Just like parkour. This is training. You can't do the physical part because of general lockdowns, but you can do the mental part of starting to see the parkour.
Ah.
You know. You just
That's
gotta
really the order in which you want to learn parkour.
Yeah, exactly. The
I can make that jump. You see all of the places that you can jump to before you know how to leap at all.
Yeah. You saw the Lego movie, right, Paul?
The original one, yeah.
Yeah. When he becomes the master builder and suddenly he can just see all the ways that the blocks can go together. That's
Yes.
that's the first and most important step to learning parkour is just being able to look at a building and like see it's like a video game. All the ledges and the windowsills and things just start to blink and shine. And you're like, oh, I can do that.
Okay.
And you're like all those Fail Army clips where the guy jumps and just goes right through the roof of the overhang and knocks all his teeth out.
To our listeners, if you do see blinking ledges on buildings, please talk to your doctor.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I got this.
I mean, this is going a lot better than when we were testing the audio earlier. You did that earlier section.
Well, this might
Now,
not.
yeah, now saying that, this is immediately going to be plummeting to your death.
Oh.
Well, it was a cutscene, so you're safe.
At least that rock at me.
Yeah, every one of those jumps, I just like, I feel my shoulders coming unfastened. Actually, I say that I
No. I thought I did. No.
But when am I finally going to meet that partner of yours? Drake?
I say that I like her name. I actually do think I remember. I think it's Nadine. I said
Jeffrey.
that yeah, Jeffrey. I said that
Jeffrina.
Dead, but-
Um, I said that she was the only character that I like in this game, but I do kind of like Sully. Because he also tends to seem miserable most of the time, and like he's just old and tired and wants to go home. And like he has general questions about the morality of the actions that these characters are taking.
But he goes along with it anyway.
Exactly. He's a man who understands his place in the universe.
It's more just he has Alzheimer's and doesn't really know what's going on.
He's just loaded, so they just keep dragging him along because he's got money and he's a pretty good shot.
Exactly. He always brings that giant desert eagle thing.
Any advice on what I should pick up tonight?
Also, I do want to loop back to the fact that that man just said dead people's junk, and I giggled.
I think somebody might be trying to rig this auction.
Well, remember where we were. This crowd didn't get rich by playing.
He's giving things away, Sullivan.
Which is why you really need
Kind-
someone watching your back in a place.
What was
like this.
who's the original Spider-Man guy who played Spider-Man? He kind of looks like that guy, the actor.
Well, I do hate
Tobey
The
Maguire.
guy from I thought you were talking about the guy from the like '60s TV show.
No.
I was like, I don't think so.
The Japanese one?
No, there was an American one.
Was
That's where
there?
that's where the Spider-Man song came from.
on the third wheel.
That really doofy Spider-Man song.
Spider-Pig?
Yeah, Spider Pig. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was what Homer Simpson was spoofing when he sang the Spider Pig.
What happened was, Nathan actually just fell off the cliff and died, so now we're just moving over to Sully.
Yeah.
I don't know how you scam your way in here, but if you think about bidding on Avery's cross, I can tell you
Yes, that's true. After this 20-minute cutscene, it's going to cut back to Nathan Drake just like broken at the bottom of this cliff.
you get the point.
I was thinking it was going to do like I don't remember this part. I was thinking it was going to do like a comedy scene where like they're talking and you just see Nathan fall by outside the window.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was setting up to as well.
He
Alright,
fell
so that,
80 feet.
that was
He-
pointless.
Yeah,
I can do this.
that's a good summary of all these
Oh, God.
games. I feel like. I think you actually want to drop to that other pole.
Oh, looked pretty close.
I will say that is one thing that Naughty Dog is pretty good at. They do make it look like you're gonna biff all of these jumps, even though you're definitely gonna make it.
Well, that's because 9 times out of 10 I usually do.
For a minute, I thought you were going backwards, flying off into space. All right. Don't just jump. I
Okay.
want to look to where. Okay, you see, you got to start thinking the parkour.
I would have just gone off that cliff right there. 100 miles an hour.
It's where the game wants me to go. Whoa. You might want to make this jump kind of soon.
Well, I totally did not make that one.
Yeah, magic hands.
Sticky fingers.
They used the same thing those football players did. They got in trouble. Ah.
There we go. You're
Gotta go
getting it.
this way. Then around. Up the pipe.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's pretty much how I get to Mom and Dad's house all the time.
Yeah, you can definitely just go over there. So he's like knocking these electrical boxes off the side of the building. The different parts of the party just start blinking out. This looks safe.
In the server.
Yeah.
Hope those shoes have rubber soles.
See, why don't you
He's fine as long as he doesn't complete the circuit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ecco fatto. Oh, speriamo di non dover cambiare altri fusibili del cazzo stasera.
There's more of that thief talk.
Ma che diavolo? Pronto?
Please tell me that's an in-game cell phone and not one of ours.
It is not one of ours. Well, it's not one of mine. Well, not
That's
that I have
good.
multiple.
We're classy like that. We're professionals.
Exactly. First go. Cell phone rings. Okay. Parkour.
There we go. Now, where the hell are the circuit breakers?
Probably not in the lockers.
I was checking out for a gun.
No. I'm sure he's already armed. I can't imagine. He snuck in, so it's not like he got frisked at the door.
Crap. Sam, Sully, you there?
God damn it, kid. Where the hell you been?
I made it. Had a few close calls, but
Yeah, well, if you're gonna cut the power now, would be a good time.
well, I'm gonna need a minute before I can reach the panel.
We don't have a minute. Rafe's about to walk out of here with your cross.
Wait, what? Rafe? Rafe is here?
Yes, Rafe is here.
Love that guy.
Bit him.
Oh, if he wants it, let him have it. He's great.
Sully, we're
Game
He
just
deserves
ends.
it. Yeah.
We have 9,000. Do I hear any more bids?
Uncharted 4. Back to the nursing home for Sully.
Yeah.
If I end up with the highest bid, we're all dead.
Sully, I need you to buy me more time. Trust me.
Going once, going twice.
Classic Nathan Drake. You do not want to trust that man.
100,000 euros in the room. Thank you. Do we have any other bids?
Guys, I don't think Sully has 100,000 euros.
110,000 euros in the room.
He's got those cigars.
That bid brings
Don't
us
worry. We'll be out of there in no time.
If there's anything I learned from that Winston Churchill movie, it's that you can spend lots of money on cigars.
Okay. Just gotta
That is true. Maybe that's why Sully is still involved in a life of crime. It's to feed his $10,000 a day cigar habit.
See, I do need. Oh.
nothing.
What am I even trying to get?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Come on.
Hopefully that duct tape. Circular saw.
Give me a second.
Oh, no. I got a good feeling about this next box of crap.
Yeah, crowbar. A quick parkour over there.
He just goes outside and clubs the guards, then takes their guns and robs the place.
Gotcha.
And cut the power for Sully.
All right, boys, I'm at the switch. You ready?
As I'll ever be, Victor. Just a sec.
the gentleman's speak. 210,000 euros.
500,000. Let's get the show on the road here.
Thank you. We have 500,000 euros in the room. Does the gentleman wish to bid again?
Had me worried there for a minute, Victor.
Uh,
Thought I might have to kill you.
it's a real class act.
Ah, yeah.
Let's ruin this asshole's evening.
Anyone else? We are going once. Going twice?
No.
Then I shall sell it for 500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. The
Wow, she like went right into that next statement. Like she knew it was coming. She's in on it.
They're professionals. They know what they're doing. It would have been great if Nate forgot to leave that door unlocked. Sullivan's just Sully's just like yanking on the handle. Come on, guys, let me in. They're gonna kill me.
Sam, tell me
Oh,
about
no.
the cross.
Okay, now this has to be the stealth part.
Yeah, maybe.
Obvious lights and shadow, a good indication for a video game stealth.
If you're fast enough, they won't be able to hit you. See the parkour.
Exactly.
Oh. Oh, might want to move away from that guy.
Oh, it's stuck.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh no, this must be the tutorial.
They just kill you during the tutorial. That'd be a lesson to you. Pay more attention to things. It's definitely not that way. Actually, maybe it is. You go along those windows. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. Goodbye.
Okay, so that's one. You just murdered a guy.
He was just sightseeing.
Yeah, he's just running this auction. Like, these people have not attacked us. Were not a threat to us until we broke in.
He wasn't even a guard. He was just one of the guests.
Yeah. Wait. He's just like, is that my wife with our newborn child down there? Oh no. I think you can drop down. I think you might need to drop down a little bit again and go.
Oh,
Well,
not like that.
That was a good move. I would love to see somebody try to pull that off in real life.
Nate just has amazing muscle control. He can start rolling and then just stop at the last second.
It must be going down there.
No, I think you still need to go across. You're basically back where you started now.
Do I need to go the other direction?
You want to go you want to go the direction that you were going, but you need to kind of loop around so you're not right in that guy's line of sight.
Oh.
Like, I think you can go further along the tower there.
Hint.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Not that I needed that or anything. I was just...
Of course. Yeah. It was to show the listeners what
Yes.
you would do if you needed a hint.
Exactly.
You can't. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think you can quickly pop up here and go over to that roof.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So does this guy just have infinite stamina?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's just got an amazing core strength. Yeah, you should have brought guns so you could just kill these people who are just trying to protect their property.
Exactly.
How dare them?
They're just adherents to the castle doctrine.
Well, I mean, they do have a cast.
That's what I meant.
Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to go over there.
Yeah, you can duck behind that little thing there and wait. And I think you can go up through those windows. Just make sure it's not when that guy's looking. There you go.
Perfect.
Exactly. So you're really learning. This is really this
growing.
video is less, yeah, this video is less about watching Uncharted 4 and more about just watching Paul grow into a parkour master. You did see that thing where they said use the tall grass, right?
No.
Okay. So don't let these guys see you. Keep rolling. You got this. What the hell was that? Did somebody just open a soda? hanging from a window directly in front of the spotlight.
That's the last place that they would look.
It's true. Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
Perfect. You're safe now.
Everything's fine. You don't got a good look at me. Just gonna play cool. Stroll right on out of here.
No, my bow tie. Oh, no.
And
Got
someone's
this.
gonna...
Perfect.
Hello.
Scusi.
You're not supposed to be back here.
Well, neither are you. But I'll tell you what, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
You have something I want, and you're going to give it to me.
Really? Well, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I'm spoken for. If you'll excuse me.
I'm not in the mood for games. Give me the crucifix.
Lady, you're lucky I'm a gentleman. Because if I weren't...
This looks like it's going well.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Just remember, I didn't want to do this.
Let's see what you've got. Come on. Don't tell it.
So, murdering people after breaking into their homes and then trying to punch women. Successfully
He's a good
punching
guy.
women.
Come here. Now hand me the artifact.
Do you know how many artifacts I've collected over the years? You're gonna
Ah,
need
it's
to
a
be
choose
more
your own
specific.
adventure game. I like it.
Let me see if I can clarify.
That would be so great if this was like was it front mission 3. There's this really innocuous decision at the beginning of the game where you decide whether or not you want to go shopping with your sister, and no joke, it is a completely different game depending on which choice you make.
Have you had enough?
The game plays out totally differently. It's I think it ends up being basically the same last boss, but like there's a war and you end up on totally different sides of the war. It'd be so great if, like, depending on what offhand remark you make to Nadine, you play a completely different Uncharted 4.
I like that.
Where is it?
Right there.
Classy.
This dude had a good move of luring her into kicking him in the balls.
That's
Nadine Ross. She's lovely.
that was Bruce Lee's classic maneuver. That's how he took down Chuck Norris in that movie.
Good question.
Also, if I just got my ass kicked, I think the last thing I would be able to do is spring from flagpole to flagpole like that.
Well, she wasn't. She was mostly hitting his stomach and genitals, not his arms. So
Right. None of it's connected at all. You can take 10 or 12 hits to the balls and still be able to do upper core strength just fine.
well, that's what the true parkour masters learn. Like, that's how you're able to do all this crazy stuff, is you like isolate your body's systems. So
Right.
like they could have just, I mean, she could have cut one of his legs off and he'd still be able to, all of his other limbs and appendages would function completely normally.
So for those listening, these are the steps to parkour. A, just look until you can see glowing things out in buildings. B, start taking hits to the balls until you can't feel it anymore. Your arms will be fine.
Nice.
All right, here it goes. Here we go. All right, so we are now actively gunning down people who are attempting to protect their homes. Like when I first played this game, I assumed that when everything hit the fan, that you just have to make this crazy skedaddle to get out of here, and they'd be like shooting at us and shaking their fists as we drove away. I really wasn't expecting that we would. I mean, you can take their machine guns, right? I guess they just had pistols.
Violent stealth while holding mark enemies. Can I just kill these guys?
I mean, you can, but they'll start shooting back as soon as you do. You're supposed to use stealth killing. Because it's not dishonorable enough to murder them. You got to do it while they can't even see you.
That's the way to go.
So is there some big reveal that these guys are all part of some sort of evil society, that they all deserve this in some way?
No, there's spoilers, everybody. There's not. These are just some like hired goons for the people that are holding this auction. They literally have no further impact in the game. They're just trying to keep you from robbing them.
That was their first mistake.
You know, because like in the Indiana Jones movies, Indy is kind of a crummy person, but like they contrast with the villains where like, oh, Indy's kind of a rough around the edges, but the villains, they're working with Nazis. In these games, like, you're not really on any kind of moral high ground compared to the villains. Well, somehow they didn't see you do that. He's suspicious that you grabbed that guy and plowed his face into the wall, but he's not sure that's a problem yet.
Exactly.
They did see you do that. They just hate that guy.
Who'd he just grab? Jerry? Oh, screw that guy. He ate my lunch yesterday. Oh, well.
Oh, he didn't go that far.
He's probably still alive.
He'll
He's
still
just
see his
going to have
family.
horrible back problems for the rest of his life.
Well, where does this take place? Is this Europe? They got social health care there.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that guy.
Okay, so as usual, my stealth has gone well.
Well, no, they're still shooting at you. I thought maybe you had salvaged it, but no, they're definitely still shooting at you. That guy did a fun little leap as you blasted him. So that's what, 6 people that have died already? And remember, well, that guy survived, I guess. Remember, you're the hero, not the villain. And the villains so far have not killed anybody. Yeah, pick up that Uzi.
Uzi is a good stealth weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Again, remember when Bruce Lee had that Uzi in Enter the Dragon when he was sneaking through the base, just blasting everybody?
I really would have liked that movie better if that's what had happened.
That is kind of how they did it in Black Dynamite, though. I don't think you can jump from here to the parking lot. You can't Fred Flintstone it in through the car's passenger window.
Well, that's not fun.
Well, it's telling you to push that, so that probably means something.
Which way am I pushing it?
Or pull it. Can you...
Can't do anything with it. Oh, there we go. No one will suspect the moving cart.
Oh, ghosts! And they all run away. I mean, you probably could have used that tall grass. Well, you just brained him on the air. Wow, that was genuinely impressive. Tall grass doesn't work for stealth with them, I guess.
Hey, Leroy Jenkins, everything.
Yeah.
Well, who the hell is shooting me now?
Somebody's behind you, definitely. Okay, they're up on the... I don't think you actually got them. You might have gotten him that time.
They got him.
Yep. He ain't going home to his kids.
No.
Well, that'll teach him to have a job.
Oh, you got the other guy too, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
He just saw you kill everybody else and he ran away.
He killed himself in fear.
Jesus Christ, Nathan! Hey, how's it going? Hey, think I'm done with this auction, huh? Oh yeah, me too. Nice shot.
I think I'm done with this auction. Let me just end the lives of another dozen people as we're going out the door. You might want to move. That cover ain't looking so good.
Just outside the ballroom. I'll meet you there.
Got it. Let's go. Nathan, they brought more friends. Get the hell out of here. Straight ahead.
Jesus Christ. Uh-oh.
Get back, son of a bitch. Thanks, Sam.
You got 5 minutes to get out of this level.
I do.
I just saw a little message that said share play ends in 5 minutes, so. Uh-oh. Oh, you're right there. The door's parking lot's right there, I think.
You got this.
Sully, we're running out of time here.
Hold on, kid. Nearly there.
You only got 2 shots left, so make them count.
I got a gun.
Almost there.
There's your Uzi again.
You better hurry.
That looked like a grenade.
Oh,
That's
shit.
definitely a grenade.
I got this.
I mean, this is genuinely tense because if the share play cuts out, that's going to screw up our video. there's a real like ticking clock element to this. Oh, there's another grenade.
Call for a limo.
Nathan, time to
There he is.
Go, go.
There we go.
Ah, you did it.
Nice.
You managed to horribly tear apart multiple families for your own material benefit. Look at them. They're like, ooh, they got away. And all of our friends are dead.
Well, they didn't like Jerry, remember?
Yeah. They were all Jerry.
I hope I don't go to hell for this.
It's like, I hate Jesus.
That's really the perfect ending to the unnecessary murder of dozens.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been great if there was no map inside. They just stole this thing, murdered dozens, just to smash it. It's the ultimate celebration of nihilism.
It's like those guys who used to buy the iPhones and the Xboxes and then walk out the door and just smash them in front of the line of people.
Yeah, just put them right through a wood chipper. All right, well, I think we don't need to listen to these assholes, so we can wrap up now. Well, folks, thanks for joining us on this epic journey of parkour discovery. We'll be back at some point eventually. So I've been Mike here with Paul and John, and this has been Team Brothership. We'll see you later. Don't actually go do parkour. It's super dangerous.
Adios.
Later.